So I'm curious about one thing. So he's paying this right now out of his savings because the checks they didn't go to the right place or whatever. Will he be reimbursed for that $1,000?
Again, I don't know how that works because I'm not a licensed property manager.
Yeah.
All I do is receive the funds. We are going to make sure that it's recorded that that money has been paid today.
Right.
And then at that point, the property manager will then update you on what the next steps would be, and then you would have to petition, I believe, reimburse you, or once that money is
Right.
paid from the government.
So that's going to be
it would actually-
another set of things to.
Don't press any bad buttons.
Are we filming now?
Yeah, it's going. It's on the art record.
I don't know. Is it? Yeah, it says record. Yeah.
Let me see.
This is REC.
All right, let's go.
This is Derek. He's fighting an eviction. Will he be able to give them the money? Find out today on Bullshit with Derek.
Closing shortly.
Yeah. Hey,
You
how's
wouldn't
it
be
going?
able to come in until,
Hi.
Sorry, can you excuse me for a second? I'm just dealing with someone.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
Can I talk to you? We got some money here.
Yeah, just give me 1 second. I'm gonna help you with property management in a moment.
Thank you.
I have no idea. I have nothing to do with property management.
Okay, well, you're gonna need to get that Michelle girl the phone back and pass this message on to her, because, like, you know,
Yeah, there's nothing Michelle can do either. She doesn't do the property management either.
well, she was the person that passed the message on to Pat.
Yeah, that's all we do.
And I'm gonna help you with property management in a moment.
Thank you.
Um,
Because Pat doesn't seem to want to cooperate, so we're just gonna pay you and we're gonna end that eviction thing right now. How's that sound?
Well, we can't do anything about the paperwork that the property managers have started, but what we can do is definitely accept your rent money,
And then that'll end everything.
and then they'll post it, and then it's up to the property manager and the homeowner what they decide to do at that point. We can receipt your money as per your demand, because I know that you were given a demand for the payment, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what you're saying is because we just talked to RTB and we have them saying that they can't refuse your money?
We're not refusing your money. You're going to pay us the money. We're going to record it as received on August 30th.
They said that will end.
On August 30th, as per the amount that you were
That's today.
paying us, exactly.
Yep.
We're gonna give you a receipt for that, and we're gonna advise the property manager that it has been paid. At that point, my hands are washed because I'm not a property manager. They then will update your file, the funds will be recorded, and at that point, the rest of it all lands as to whatever the contracts are.
So I'm curious about one thing. So he's paying this right now out of his savings because the checks they didn't go to the right place or whatever. Will he be reimbursed for that $1,000?
Again, I don't know how that works because I'm not a licensed property manager.
Yeah.
All I do is receive the funds. We are going to make sure that it's recorded that that money has been paid today.
Right.
And then at that point, the property manager will then update you on what the next steps would be. And then you would have to petition, I believe, reimburse you, or once that money is
Right.
paid
That's
from
my
the
own-
government.
So that's going to be
it would actually-
another set of things to do.
Thank
Well,
you.
yes, and
Thank
I
you,
think-
Carlos, but I don't even really care about that. I've been calling you guys a few times. I pretty much got everything the way I want. We're facing eviction. Hold on a second. Just don't touch that, please. That's fine. Because I've got a file started with you, that everything should be fine till December 6th is when the hearing is, so there's nothing really they can do. The property manager was threatening me, saying she can bypass this stuff because the homeowner named Jesse, I put his name down as the landlord, but she says that she's the landlord, the property manager. She can talk to RTB and basically wipe out my entire thing, and I'll have to be out on the 31st. Someone told me from there that that's just not true. First off, just to get started. Correct.
So the only one who can stop someone's application and call it invalid is the arbitrator. And no one's talking to the arbitrator until the hearing.
On December
It's
6th.
certainly something that could be discussed, but it's not going to happen any sooner than the actual hearing.
I would believe your entitlement would be to receive that money back, but I don't know how that works. So please know that all I'm saying is, all I can tell you right now is, we're gonna receive your money, we're gonna post it as received as August 30th, and then we will advise the appropriate parties that it has been received as of today.
Okay. Well, that sounds great. The other thing is, like, I can go into a dispute, save my money, and get my money back the other, or keep my money and get your money back the other way. But I've been bringing papers over here and phoning people every day. I'm not blaming you, and I'm not even blaming her, but I've found there's been a real team effort against me from more than one person. Pat, the main proprietor, even Victoria hasn't seemed very helpful to me.
So what you have to understand as well is that our contracts are actually with the homeowners. That's who we have agency and representation for. We facilitate them. And you, as a tenant, you have tenancy laws that you are entitled to, and we as homeowners, or not we as homeowners, but as a company, we're representing that contract as well as your tenancy agreement. So it's a whole bunch of factors that get into play with all of that.
But the real factor I see is that, like, I've tried really hard with Pat. She seems very obvious to avoided paying or filling the. And when she phoned me very angrily on Friday, I believe, when she brought the 10-day notice, she said at the top, aside from all her other yelling, she was saying like, you haven't paid all the money. So I have tried it over and over again. What if I came in there and walked in there with cha-ching, this cash? She said, it doesn't even matter, the Chimas want you. And I said, what the hell is wrong with you? And then she said, I can't even fucking argue with this guy, and hung up. Then she literally said, I can't even effing argue with this guy. Another eviction notice, and I'm pretty sure is not legal at all or even real.
Yeah, if a landlord wants a bailiff, they need an order of possession. In order to get an order of possession, they have to go through dispute resolution.
Once again, the December 6th. So
that doesn't alleviate any of that situation. Pat is no longer your property manager.
Then why is she,
Victoria is.
Yeah, okay, that's another thing. Victoria does nothing for me. She talks once in a while on phones. Pat is not the property manager, supposedly retiring, but she's like phoning me and threatening me all the time desperately. What is she?
Because Pat is is property manager until August 31st. Victoria is taking over the management at that point.
So you're saying in the event, let's just say
Pat facilitated all the paperwork up to this point. You are now meeting the notice that you have been issued by bringing in the rent that you are outstanding. That is all I can confirm and or provide you information on. We are going to receive that rent. You are going to get a receipt saying that you have paid that money on time. At that point, if that is what the term of the 10-day notice was that you were provided, that you had to pay an X amount of money prior to a certain date, you have met that demand, and then at that point, again, it comes down to the homeowner and the property manager as to what the next steps are. You have met what you have done.
All right.
You've met your 10-day demand by the sounds of it.
All right, let's do it. Let's get it out of the way.
Okay.
Count, please. I think that should be most of it. I just have to figure out if I have some more somewhere. I think I'm short $20. I had some change for that restaurant we went to.
That's what you need, yeah.
How much is it?
Well, what's coming to go?
So that should be $20 more.
Well, the bill outstanding at the end of August was,
Dingo baby.
so you're actually paying part of your.
Oh, well maybe I'm paying more then.
You only want to pay
Ooh la la.
to meet what's outstanding.
See, that's what I like about you. I was just testing you.
You're welcome.
No, I'm just kidding. But no.
Just do the.
Estoy tan gordo.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because that is all that is outstanding as of August 30th.
There you go.
See, they're good people. After all, we were testing. You passed the test. Where's Moses and that Aaron guy? Aren't they gonna get some water for us with the stick and the rock and all that
Yeah,
stuff?
I've been waiting for that water for ages.
They got that Red Sea or something. It was pretty blue, but it was red. I don't know.
Anyway, so we're all good?
Do we need any papers or
She's
anything?
going to give you a receipt.
Receipt,
Please
yeah.
wait for that.
All right, let's that'll be good.
Pardon me?
What about the 10-day, this new 10-day notice? Does that cut into the file already, or am I automatically still safe till December 6th? That's what I don't understand.
Do you have the file number?
I'm outside. Can you just hold on a second? I have to go inside. We can't get the full rent in that time. It's impossible because what happened? I mean, if I took out of my savings account, it's just really crazy. But either way, so I have 5 days, business days, to dispute that notice.
Actually, it turned out that you've got 5 calendar days to appeal the 10-day eviction for failure to pay rent, so weekends count too. That totally sucks.
What I'm saying is because we already have a file in place and she shoots this other eviction at us, I was hoping that kind of overruled or superseded that eviction.
You can amend your existing application to add that on there, but that notice isn't automatically disputed or invalidated or any of that type of stuff because you've already filed an application.
Okay.
You having an application is in response to the notice you were already issued. If we're talking about a new notice that's been issued to you, well then you gotta still respond to that, and you can respond by amending this existing application to add that notice on.
Okay. So you're saying I can try to add that, and that would also save me the $100 to boot, the fee.
Exactly. You don't have to read.